Alien, I think the spot you're probably having trouble is with the factoring, which is actually really hard to see on this one. Also, they did not take the common factor on the 6 and 10. I could make an argument for doing that or not, so I'll just do what they did, but I probably would have factored out a 2. I'll show it the way they did it. I'm going to rewrite this, and I'm going to try to make it easier to look at. So I'm going to have 6x, and instead of that big, ugly, messy looking thing, I'm just going to call that stuff a, and then squared. And then this 2x minus 3, just because it's hard to look at, I'm just going to call it b for a second to the 5th. And this is just to simplify it so I can try to show you the factoring a little bit easier. So then we got this 10. So remember, this was like our a here, so this is like an a cubed. And this is that b thing again, so b to the 4th. And I'm going to ignore that 2 because they did, so I will. I can factor an a squared from there. And here I could factor b to the 4th. So I get those out of there, and now I'm left with 6x. I got the a's, I'd have a b left. And then that 10, I'd have an a left, and I got all the b's. So that's basically the factoring we're doing, is we're taking out an a squared and a b to the 4th, or a chunk squared and a chunk to the 4th. Those are coming out front, and this is what's being left behind. So now I'm going to rewrite this line, but using these terms that are actually in the problem. And then that's that next thing that you typed to me. So this would be y prime. Let's see, so a was that. So this is x squared minus 5, quantity squared. B is that. So 2x minus 3 to the 4th. And then I'm going to have 6x times b, which was that chunk. So that's at 2x minus 3. And then 10 times a, which was that chunk. So x squared minus 5. And kind of once you can get where you can see it, you don't need to write that stuff out. But sometimes this helps people to see kind of what it is I'm actually factoring. So back to here, you could say I had 2 factors of this thing here, 3 factors of this here. So I'm taking 2 of them out front. It's leaving 1 of them behind over there. Got all of them from here. This I had 5 and 4, so I'm taking out 4 of them. So it leaves 1 factor there, none there. And then from here, I just want to clean this up. So write down all this stuff. And then distributing, I'm going to get 6 times 2 is going to give me a 12, x and x for x squared. 6 times minus 3 for minus 18x. That's going to be a plus 10x squared. And 10 times 5 for minus 50. And then lastly, we have this stuff. And it looks like I got a couple of like terms there. So 12 and 10 for 22x squared minus 18x minus 50. Again, to me, there's this common factor, a 2 in there I feel like should be out front. But that's the answer they had on the homework. So I will leave that there. Hopefully that clarified.